Hey, my name is Lisa Chulich. I've been climbing for 6 years, and I grew up in Olympia, Washington, now relocated in Portland, Oregon, which I consider my home at this point. Climbing. Why do I climb? I would say I crave the movement and the feeling of outdoor rock. There are very few sports where you have to focus so much on your leg being in one position, pushing really hard with your foot, and grabbing on with 3 fingers and coordinating that through with your core. And the feeling that you get with the choreography of climbing, it definitely became something that I loved training for, and I began to always, just miss the movement if I ever took a break from climbing. There are other ways you could get some form of workout in, but it was more so about how attentive it made you of your body in the movement of climbing, and I fell in love with that. So, where it came from before climbing, I was raised a gymnast. That is all I wanted to do in life, live, breathe. My goal was to go to a school where classes were based around gymnastics and we could have trained multiple hours a day. Then I had to stop that because of money. In Olympia, the local gym closed down. And without getting too personal, basically extremely financially stressed and no money for basic food, let alone being able to do any sport. So I began working at 13 at the local rock gym, followed my brother into climbing because once I had to stop gymnastics, I didn't know what to do with my free time, and chalk seemed similar, went for it. So since then, it's been something that I've always been able to fall back on and always have been able to find freedom with. If things are hard, I'd be able to work harder with it and then break through to new peaks. So when I moved to Portland about 4 years ago, I had access to just a broader view of climbing and started traveling more, climbing more outside. Decided to go for it to compete in adult open nationals for bouldering a few years ago. Ended up making finals my first comp, and from there things have just grown with opportunities to travel and climb and meet people with different backgrounds, and kind of the basis of this video. And from that it's kept growing, and the more I travel, the more I end up loving it, the more I end up missing and really needing that feel of real rock, whether it be sandstone or granite. And that's led to going down to Rocklands, going to Font. It's been a really good experience. It's been really freeing. The harder you work for it, the more opportunities you get with it. And that's been a lot of motivation for it.